सभी लोग इस सुंदर ध्यान अवस्था में बने रहें। कोई भी अपनी आंखें नहीं खोलेंगे। हाथों में हाथ और केवल अपने श्वासों के साथ बने हुए। This is your time, your era. Seize it, hold it. Simply know that you're taken care of. And as you ease into all of this, simply relax your shoulders, loosen up your jaw. Observe if any part of your body is feeling tight. Simply circle back to your breath and take it easy. Just be with your gentle, natural, beautiful breath, my dear friends and my dear gods. Another moment of silence. Just simply observe this deep silence within you until we begin a very beautiful music yet again. And so it is. With each breath in and each breath out, you're going deeper and deeper into this beautiful experience. You're becoming closer to your own self and to Mother Earth. Simply observe where this breath is moving with your body, to all the parts it is reaching, and all the parts it is healing. कोई सोच नहीं, कोई विचार नहीं, केवल अपने अंदर आते ही श्वास, अपने जाते हुए श्वास के साथ एक हो जाना। Simply become one with your beautiful breath, source of everything that there is. are one with all that there is and all that is happening. With each breath in and each breath out, you go deeper and deeper and deeper into this whole process of becoming one with the universe. You are that. You are not different from all that there is. No matter what is happening right now inside of you and outside of you, do not open your eyes. Do not be mindful of the chatter. Simply become one with your breath, and so it is. Do not open your eyes and simply be with your beautiful, natural, amazing breath. completely alone. Last 3 minutes, nobody will open their eyes. And now, for some time, we will simply observe our breath and meditate in silence. Completely become one with all that there is, with our beingness, with our isness, and so it is. Last 1 minute. Kindly do not open your eyes.
Just be one with your breath. Do not open your eyes. Simply let this silence sink within you. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Without opening your eyes, gently place your palms on your eyes, not your fingers, your palms. Let that energy flow into your body, into your beingness. Let these energies integrate before we begin our session today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently open your eyes when you're ready. My heartiest welcome to everyone to today's session. Thank you so much for such a beautiful meditation experience, to all the energies that we created together, the beautiful group consciousness that we are. And as we speak of the group consciousness, my topic is such today, that is on Mother Earth. Mother Earth herself is group consciousness. And before I begin today, I want to start with a quote, as I usually love to when I'm speaking on a topic which really, really and deeply resonates with my heart. The doors to the world of the wild self are few but precious. If you have a deep scar, that is a door. If you have an old story to tell, that is a door. If you love the sky and the water so much, you almost cannot bear it. Your heart wrenches for it. It is a door. If you yearn for a deeper life, a full life, a sceneful life, that is a door. And this beautiful quote is by Clarissa Pinkola Este. This one quote resonates on all level during this entire session that we'll be sitting together. These words should be ringing within your ears. Also, a gentle request to all who are here. It doesn't matter where you're joining from. If you can switch on your cameras, I'll be really nice because it's an interactive session. It would be nice if I can see you and I can then, interact like all those who have joined us on Zoom today. And thank you all for who have joined from YouTube. So everyone who's watching, I'm really, really grateful that you guys are here. Now, who is Mother Earth? Who is Earth? We are Earth. Are we separate from her? No. All that is happening around us, all that is happening within us, it is all deeply connected. She is us and we are her. It is all like an amalgamation that is coming into one form. The earth is our mother, nourishing and protecting us in every given moment, giving us air to breathe, fresh water to drink, food to eat, healing herbs to cure us when we are sick. Every breath we inhale contains Mother Earth in itself. You know, it contains the nitrogen, the oxygen, the water vapor, the traces of everything that there is that this earth can give you. It's in one single breath that we are breathing. And when we breathe with mindfulness, not only during Anapanasati, when you become aware of your breath, but if you become aware of your breath in your day to day life, in your general, interaction with the nature, that is, when you become mindful of it, what you see is you become acutely aware of everything that is happening around you. You become acutely aware of what the truth is. You awaken yourself consciously to the truth that is standing right in your face. And you know that there is nothing truer than this existence that we're having in this body, on this planet. We can experience our interbeing with the earth's delicate atmosphere, with all the plants, with the animals, with the sun, with everything, every single smallest molecule to its atom, everything. Have you ever thought, how magical the process of photosynthesis is? How miraculous it is that it can lead to a whole plant growing, how mother is regenerating without existence. She is self-sustaining. Yes, the yang is the sun here, but her yin is so strong that the yang has to bow down, that I am here for you because you are a shine in yourself. I'm going to shine brighter for you. I'm going to support you. And that is the power of Mother Earth. She is the yin and the yang incarnate within herself. She is the balance. And what are we doing? I am leaving you with a thought here today. When you got to know that the topic today is awakening Mother Earth, what was your first thought that I'm going to be speaking about today? And as immaterial as it might sound, that why am I even asking this? Like, what is the purpose of this question being asked? Understand, awakening doesn't always mean, oh my God, I'm going to get you into some setup, some jig, and I'm going to, okay, this is an exercise that we're going to do. No. Sometimes it is just simply being with your breath, knowing that you exist in this body. This is very much the reality. And from here on, you are going to become more aware of all that there is, become more aware of what is to be in this present moment, leaving not only the doubts, but any kind of, how do I put it? Because there is no good, no bad, but anything that is harming the nature is directly harming you. So how dedicated, how in your awareness, how much are you ready to give in to be present with the mother, with the yin and yang incarnate, because you are the very part of her, at least in this human body, and she is not different from you. Every breath that you take, you're savoring the wonders of life. So much so, I want to, put in here, like, you cannot go without talking about the indigenous people. We also call the shamans, or different names that goes through different cultures. We would call them Vedas, or the witches, or whoever you connect with, whatever term you connect with. Anybody who's into nature completely, you know so the indigenous people have been using the wisdom found in plants to heal, and they have walked on earth for the longest time. If we are to go back to our own culture, Sushrut, who operated on Lakshman when he got injured, when the Sanjeevani booty was got, like, that might look like a folklore, that might look like a myth, but it is the very truth. That was the first operation that was ever performed on this beautiful planet. Nobody talks about it. Because what is happening is the pharmaceutical companies coming in and saying, "Oh my God, we are the dons, we do everything." Excuse me, nobody is doing anything. What the medicines are doing are basically suppressing your energy, your healing process. Yes, I would say sometimes, like, sir would say, and I'm going to, this is, we are all, the party here who's coming here and talking is talking, sir. It's all Patriji, okay? We have learned from him. So he used to say, when the going gets really tough, when you know that your body can't take it, sometimes it's okay to take support, but always come back to your inner center. And this has been a personal experience because I did have a conversation with him on this. I come from a family where there's a doctor. My grandfather is a doctor. And to the utmost respect to this profession, because I know how seriously he took his profession. Today, it's more about the energy exchange, the money, than healing. And we need to understand, and you would be thinking where I'm going with the 30 things that I'm speaking right now, but everything is interconnected, guys. The healing is within. The pills that you're popping is not going to give you the healing. It's not going to give you the healing. The meditation that you're going to pop in yourself is going to give you the healing. So pop in the meditation, not the medicine. What you really need to pop in is within you. There's nothing external that you need to just, take it in and drink water and okay, I'm good. I'm done. When you are meditating, when you are in that state of conscious breathing, when you know that you're not focusing, not concentrating, but simply being in this, in your beingness, in your isness, all your chakras begin to activate. Your roots go deeper down to the earth, and it shoots upwards to the consciousness as well. Because remember, we are only this, we are only experiencing this human suit. We are not this human suit. And why we are suffering is because we have forgotten, we are simply, we are simply observing this human suit. That is, the suffering becomes even, greater when we try to indulge in this human suit. And that is why sir always said detached attachment. He never said do not experience your emotions. He never said do not, experience your relationships, do not experience love, do not experience hate. Experience everything, but come back to the center knowing that you are not that. And when you become that center, you know how deeply you're connected to Mother Earth. And why is it important? Why is it necessary? It is necessary because we have forgotten how to treat her and her children. That is, Let's be very honest to ourselves. You do not have to share it here. Be honest to yourself today, because you know, if you're lying to yourself, that is the biggest lie you're telling. So be honest to yourself. How much have you been contributing towards this planet? Be honest. Yes, you have become a vegetarian, you have become a vegan. Great, absolutely wonderful. Congratulations. You've crossed that first hurdle. There is animal kingdom, there is plant kingdom, there is mineral kingdom. There's so many kingdoms within this beautiful, queen kingdom that we live in. This very ecosystem is a miracle in itself. So how much have you been putting forth your own self, like a steward that you are, like the knight that you are, that fighter that you are. If you have put on that armor, are you really, really fighting the right wars? And when I say fight the war, it is not always, going in with your sword and swapping it into somebody else's body. There are many fights to be, to be fought, and many wars to be won. But, the first is with yourself, wherein you start accepting that there is something that needs to be changed, that needs to be changing from my own end. And perhaps then I can go out there and seek the change that I've been always, wanting that it should happen. And today, as I, uh, go towards the Q&A, I would want to end on a poem that's in Hindi. If you do not understand Hindi, I will, of course, explain the gist of this poem, but I just want you to observe, feel the vibration of what I'm going to just speak, and get the energy. Even if you do not understand Hindi, it's okay. Just feel the energy. This is a poem that I wrote during 2020. It's on Mother Earth. It was like it's almost like a channeled poem, because I know I was in a trance. I was connected with animals at that point in time, and something just flew. And here it starts. ऊंची बातें करते हो हक की, ऊंची बातें करते हो हक की, हक किसने दिया तुम्हें बेजुबानों से बेकदरी करने का? जब चीख चीख चिल्लाते हो, जब चीख चीख चिल्लाते हो आवाम के हक के लिए, क्या भूल जाते हो उनका हक कि वो भी जिंदा है तुम्हारी और मेरी तरह? जो नारे लगाते हो अंगारे भरी आंखों से, सही और गलत के बीच के दायरे का, तो क्यों आंख मूंद बेजुबानों के हक की हत्या करते हो? लो, अब दो घूंट विष पिलाती हूं, तुम्हें दर्पण सत्य का दिखाती हूं। ना तो तुम्हारा कोई मजहब है, ना है कोई धर्म, ना तो तुम औरत हो, ना मर्द, ना ही विहस्त। तुम हो सिर्फ एक दोगले खोखले इंसान रूपी शैतान। जो भूल गए फिर याद दिला दूं, समय चक्र का भान करा दूं, कि पशु पक्षी या फिर मत्स्य जागीर नहीं पुश्तैनी, कि पशु पक्षी या फिर मत्स्य जागीर नहीं पुश्तैनी। दो जो थाल सजा के मांसाहार की हक हक कहते फिरते हो, ये पलटवार है उसी हक का, धुन जिसकी तुम रमते हो। जो धरती को झुलसाते रहे, तिल तिल कर तड़पाते रहे, अब समय तो तेरा पलटा है। प्रकृति प्रकृति अब रौद्र हुई, संहारक का रूप धरी। अब तो हाहाकार मचेगा, अब तो हाहाकार मचेगा, नर मुंडों का हार सजेगा। रक्त की गंगा उफनेगी, फिर धरती को सींचेगी। अब बुद्धों की फौज उठेगी, अब बुद्धों की फौज उठेगी, शंख नाद कर बिफर पड़ेगी। कल्याणी अब हुई कालिका, संतोषी अब बनी चंडिका। अब जो दुर्गा जागी है, वो चामुंडा की भांति है। जो धरती ने ढोया है, वो जो तूने बोया है, जो बोया वो काटेगा। तू बलि बबूल चढ़ जाएगा, तू बलि बबूल की चढ़ जाएगा। तू मिट्टी में मिल जाएगा, तू मिट्टी में मिल जाएगा। जो ऊंची बातें करते हो हक की, वो हक किसने दिया तुम्हें? वो हक किसने दिया तुम्हें? वो हक, वो हक, हक। And as I end with this poem, I want to ask all of us, including myself, कि हमें हक किसने दिया? Who gave us the right to torture Mother Earth, to torture the animals, to torture everything? Everything we move on. Humans have this beautiful tendency. Wherever we move, we create destruction. We will freaking, put in piles and piles of ashes while we move away from one place to the other. Wherever we go, we will make sure there is destruction that is following us. But in that way, do we realize what are we creating for our own selves? What is it that we are reaping for our own selves? You are answerable to you. When you die and you're on that deathbed, or probably you're in that process of dying, remember there will be 30 questions that you will have to your own selves. That you will be answerable on that deathbed. Nobody will be there holding your hand. You will be holding your own hand and you will be answering to yourself, what did you do? And with that thought, I'm going to pause my voice and open for the Q&A. If there's any question, any experience that you want to share, please go ahead. And thank you today for hearing me out, for listening and being such a great, great, great audience. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes, Tejal.
Thank you so much for the amazing session. And always, it's a love kind of thing. Like whenever you speak about the Mother Earth or the Mother Kia, and we are actually so blessed. We do not consider what the inner, we are with the abundance of it. So thank you for the reminding it. And yes, we are trying our bit, though we are very selfish. We cannot move out of our luxury, but still, minimal survival is more important. And I really love the way you have carried it and in a very simple way. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Tejal. Thanks a bunch for your love and support. Thank you. And I think, as Tejal said, even if you're doing one bit, even if you put in 1%, then everything changes. Because imagine the number of the amount of population that is on Earth. And if everybody starts doing even 1% from their own end, that is the end of it. Somebody could be, into, like a lot of people are into stop plastic, they're cleaning the oceans, they're doing their bit. So yes, things are happening. And as I reflect on everything that we're not doing right, I must also reflect on everything that is being done right. So there are people who are out there doing it. Like, of course, we have to talk about S.W.A.G.G here. This is 1%. It's not even 1%. I think this is the 50% that we're putting in, all the people. So when Parinitha Patri decided that she need to, start something like this, the only aim she had in her mind is enough of it. And now we need to put that foot forward. And what I really love about that lady is she doesn't give two hoots. If you do not like what she's speaking, she will speak her truth. And that is what we have to become. When we live in a society, we learn from each other. And not because she's some great person, we are all great, is because her thoughts are great. She believes in that simple living and high thinking. So let's adopt that high thinking and let's put our best foot forward. If not for her, for yourself. We're not doing anything for anybody here. We are doing everything for ourselves. And I think that is where we are answerable to our own selves. Where we put the first foot forward, everything begins to change. Anyone else who wants to share something or ask anything? Okay, Bharti ji is raising her hand. I can see her. Yes, Bharti ji. Please unmute yourself. Yes, Bharti ji.
Yes, I wanted to say today we couldn't hear what you all was saying, The music was there, the meditation music was there. It was clear, that was clear, but the voice was not clear at all. Couldn't hear you at all.
Which is absolutely okay. Sometimes it does happen that there are some technical glitches. So in that moment, I just want to say to everybody, do not focus on who is speaking. be with your breath, because you know what is happening is whatever energy the person who's conducting the meditation is holding, it will reach you nonetheless, whether you can hear or not. Because see, the process is not stopping. We are limited by the vocabulary, the universe is not. So everything is reaching out to you, so it is for everyone. If ever if something of that sort is happening, do not start panicking or feel okay, this is not right. Just be with your breath. The music can stop, the voice can stop, your meditation shouldn't stop. So that is the aim. 1 hour you are with yourself, and just try doing that. Thank you, but thank you for letting me know, Bharti ji. Thanks a bunch for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
We're just on top of our hour, like another 5 minutes or so. If anybody wants to say anything, it's the last time. I know today's topic was not such that you would have questions, or you know, it's like that hit that you get, and like, okay, what just happened? We need to like really get into that. Okay, something just happened right now. I know I felt this when I go into some trance, when I'm, especially if something related to Mother Earth, I think my head just goes zap. So but yeah, any last words from anybody here? If anybody wants to share anything, or else we'll say bye bye. I will just take it that you are too much in trance right now. I would give myself the benefit of doubt. I see Bhaskar raising his hand.
Yeah.
Yes, Bhaskar.
Yeah. I just want to say that I love the poem that you wrote. I was closing my eyes and listening to every single word of it. Yeah. So like when after you wrote that, I just want to know what were your initial feelings, because I remember I some now I don't, but sometimes I used to write something in a trance mode, and after that when I instantly read it, I feel like, wow, did I write this? Okay. Yeah, so what were your initial thoughts during that time?
I get it. So I will actually want to share both before and after. So how it started was, I was just walking from my room to the kitchen, and in that like few seconds, that was like a flash, and I just, something happened. My eyes closed, like I felt as if I'm gonna fall, but I was standing very still. And the moment my eyes closed, all I saw was like a cow, like not even a cow, a calf probably, and that big doe eyes, like the most beautiful calf that I've ever seen. Like, some, I don't know, I can't even explain that imagery. And I saw that tear, okay? And that, as I saw its tear, my tears were flowing. I don't know why, what was even happening. And my phone was in my hand. I was actually talking to someone. I put it aside and I started typing while walking. I have no idea how my hands were moving. I have no idea what was flowing in. But I know there have been times as such when I write my poems, it does happen. But that was a different experience altogether. And it went on for like, I don't know, for half an hour or 1 hour. I was in that kind of state, and it was just flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. And once I stopped, for a moment, I was like, I couldn't speak. Like I was just there, and my husband is like, okay, something did happen, because I was in a state of shock. And once I was done with it, and when I read it, I was like, and I just cried. And I was crying for some time. Maybe I don't know what release was happening, but I knew at that point in time that this poem has to go to the whole world, because we need to awaken. And I was like, but there is a language barrier. I wrote it in Hindi. So it was like, it was supposed to be such, because sometimes people need that hit. When you speak a certain language, it hit you in a different way. How you speak that language,
Yeah.
and that emotion comes out in that language, correct? So obviously the Hindi speaking population, I would, if it's not major, it is not minor either. There are a lot of people who speak Hindi, who understands Hindi, and it will reach to all of them. So I was like, yeah, this is the the purpose of the poem is to reach people, and that is what. So I think that is what happened at that point in time. But yeah, thank you for
Beautiful.
sharing, because yeah, it does happen. It was like, wow, I have that same expression, like, wow, I wrote this. Yeah, it does happen sometimes.
Yeah. Can we just get that note on the group? I just want to read that again.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
It's on my Instagram as well, but I think that's a
Sure, sure. I'll
personal
check it out.
account. But yeah, I will definitely share it with the admins, and they can, they can share with you guys.
Sure.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Bhaskar. Thank you so much. And with this, thank you everybody for being here today. Thank you so much for all your love. And I think with this, we can close the session today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you so much.